Hey there. Okay, so I just finished, well, I'm uploading it right now. It was cards that I got, I think it was last night, but it was a Divine Masculine reading. Really beautiful cards, like really awesome for this group of Divine Masculine. So, but I had the calling to do for Divine Feminine, not, but more so, I just feel called to do like got some guidance for Divine Feminine energy, okay? Could be for anybody, but this is geared towards Divine Feminines out there. Some guidance, okay? I kind of want to see what cards come out of these that I just used in the other reading for Divine Feminine, okay? So, not going to be a long reading. I say that, but you never know. Jeez. Cards are flying. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, have compassion, Divine Feminines. So number 10. Completion. Have compassion for yourself. I'm going to say that. Have compassion for yourself that you've made it this far, that you are this beautiful divine being of light, and you're sharing your compassion to others. You're sharing from your heart, okay, and your throat chakra. You're speaking up. You're telling your story, whatever that is that you're doing. So that's what I really feel like for Divine Feminines. Just continue sharing your journey, or however that is, whatever that you've been called to do on your mission, and being compassionate to others. In your crown chakra, lots of downloads coming in through the crown, definitely. I'm going to tell you what, I'm having some real serious psychic experiences with my own like upgrades, I guess you could say, of all the clear senses, I guess. For example, I'm starting to like see things in my mind, have like a premonition, so to speak, or and then it happens. Okay, this happened to me at work, like seeing something happen in my mind. I had a vision of it, a picture of it. And then that same day, that exact same thing like happened. Stuff like also locating things, so finding things, been able to find things. One example, or it could be manifesting really quickly, but it was really trippy. The other night, my daughter was looking for her eye mask, and we were looking around, and all I did was, it was so magical the way it happened, and I just looked down, and it was right like on my lap, or not even on my lap. It was, but it was like one of those freaky things that happen. Like I reached down, and it was, and I look, and it's right there, and I'm like, here it is, like a magic trick. Like, you want to see some magic? You want to see something appear? Well, here it is. Oh my gosh! So many times that has happened. Like I'm locating things, finding things. My body will just naturally go towards it. It's like the antennas, the psychic antennas are really starting to pick up. So I try to share that on my channel, like things like that happen. When you have dreams also. I've had dreams where that happens in real life. But that was really trippy. I was like, where is it? I looked down, and it's right in front of me, like it just transported there. It was there the whole time, but it was like it manifested there, and I was like, well, it's right here. It happens all the time with locating things lately. Like if you need to find something, like I think I could find it because I'm just finding things. So yeah. Okay, getting back to the reading. Okay, for Divine Feminine, guidance, please. Guidance for Divine Feminine. Let's see what else comes up. Also, I have about 6 crystals that I sleep with that are under my pillow. I'm actually I'm making sure to have my crystals, especially with the high intense energies, the full moon, and then the waves that come in. I have more. I keep my crystals closer to me now. They help. Okay, any more cards? Yeah, oh my gosh, there we go. Unconditional love. Same card that came out for the masculine. This was the first card that came out in their reading, because this is the key to everything. This is the golden key. Like, this is it. Unconditional love. So bringing it back onto this plane, this 3D plane, which is elevating into a higher dimension, and this unconditional love, and it's just so beautiful. So Divine Feminine, just keep being compassionate with yourself as well. You know, not being hard on yourself, being kind to yourself. That self-love that just feels so good when you really truly like embody that self-love. It's more than a feeling. It's like your soul feels alive again. And this unconditional love. It's a 10 and a 7. 1 and a 7. 1s and 7s. Huh. I've been seeing those a lot. 555 today as well. Yep. Okay, so this came out for a good reason. Channel your knowledge. Channel. However it is, writing, speaking, art, however you channel your knowledge and spread it, spread that compassion and that unconditional love to others. And it's number 8, infinite, which is a sign of infinity, which you are infinite, endless, critical judgment as well. Being like, this talks a lot about like channeling. So lots of channeling coming through for sure for Divine Feminines. I think sometimes we get in that there's this energy of like we can be overwhelmed sometimes when we get up, like all of a sudden it's just like this coming down into the crown chakra, and just not just ideas but downloads, and then you unpack these downloads, so to speak, and they show you things, and something within you is your soul aspects are being revealed and opened, and it's hard to put into words, but look at the eyes as well. Infinite knowledge. Awesome. Bottom of the deck, we have Guardian. Yeah, and also this is another thing. Yes, okay. Guard your energy and Guardians, because that has come up, and we are of course light beings, but there's that duality and light and dark, and when you're a light worker and light warrior and stuff, like it is part of the spiritual domain is also being protective of yourself, guarding your energy, beyond not just saging, but doing different techniques. The violet fire, I did that last night as well with Prophet. Gosh, I wish I remembered her name, but I forgot her name. Anyways, but we have the wolf here with all the different. We have the full moon here, so guarding your energy, and I got to tell you, it's important to being aware of your dreams, because I recently had a karmic attack or whatever in my dream, and it was really interesting. It did not work because I am spiritually protected and like very masterful. I've grown a lot in my spiritual journey, so I've like I'm super protected, and knowing that it's a lot of it is like test, I would say, but it's important to protect your energy, guard your energy, call upon Archangel Michael or whoever works for you. But when you channel this high frequency knowledge, and when it's like the more light, because I also don't want to be one of those people to just say, oh, just be happy and just light all the time. But no, we have to integrate the shadow. We have to look at the dark. We have to integrate that energy. And a lot of it is just unconsciousness. Like darkness is just unconsciousness. And without the darkness, how could you see the light? You know, like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and that kind of thing. So, but it's important to be like spiritually protected and guarded and well equipped, I would say. Well equipped. Yeah. And calling upon your spirit animals as well. Birds have been coming for me lately a lot. Birds, and the avians and stuff like that. So this is pretty on point for myself as Divine Feminine. This is the energies here of unconditional love and it's like we can have unconditional love and compassion. Yes, beautiful. But also it's important to guard and protect ourselves. Most empaths and sensitives know this. It's very much once you realize that you know what I'm saying. We're channeling high frequency knowledge here, and sometimes it could be that bam, that target kind of, so to speak, of like once your flame ignites and once your soul and you have so much light coming towards you, think about it, it's going to be very obvious. So, you know, the dark and whatever, blah, 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 entities try to like influence you or whatever. Just, you know, call upon Archangel Michael and know that the truth of your being is protected. And it's like we knew what we came here. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you knew what you were dealing with when you came down here. So actually, yes. Okay, I'm going to take these two. Yes, because this totally, birds and birds. Okay, so birds have been coming up for me. So this is very protective energy as well. This card to me, this is a galactic healer. This looks like the avians to me. There's an avian vibe I get off of this card. So the birds, the protector, seen from the higher perspective, the higher, I go there a lot, like whenever I can. I'm like multidimensional, so I'm going, I can go and I can see from the higher dimension and see like things playing out, and like timing is critical. That's what it says. Celestial gatekeeper. There is that energy right now where it's just like in the precipice of this massive awakening, especially for twin flames. Oh my goodness. Celestial gatekeeper number 7. Look at that. Lots of 7s. We have a 7, 7, 17. So channel your knowledge, okay? And also just being very intuitive, just really trusting your intuition and what you're receiving and how it feels. Lots of guardian energy though. We have guardian, guard your energy. Timing is critical, and move forward with an open mind. You know, it's right beneath that too. Move forward and believe. I could just keep going. But really, and especially with these triangle, all these shapes and very like, you are so multidimensional. I think a lot of the Divine Feminines have really reached this energy of like just being, I don't know, like just blasted into this new space. And sometimes it feels very like, much like a void. And I feel like that with myself. I feel like a lot of my stories, they're falling away. And there's this bigger space within, and it's just growing, and it's empty. It's empty. And it's also, I listen to a lot of Muji, so that's probably what's helping me too, to empty everything out. Like, do we really need all these like stories of the ego and this is me and blah, blah, blah? Like, what is the truth of who you are? The truth of your being? Like, follow that. And what grows is this space, this empty space out. It's like, it's fresh, it's open. So Divine Feminines, you are at this beautiful space right now. 17 on the clock I saw. You are a galactic healer. Also, I'm hearing grid keeper as well. Grid keeper going. There's a lot of Divine Feminines that are going all across. There's other readers that I follow, and I'm noticing there's a lot of they're traveling to different places. It's really cool. So there's a lot of grid work being done across Gaia right now. So you are a galactic healer, you know, light codes, light language. If you're starting to feel like There's light language coming through in your own room. Just start speaking light language, like whatever. It's like, who cares? It was really hard for me to do my light language at first on my channel because it felt very bizarre. But it's like, you know what? No, we're just going to keep pushing forward and move forward into this new energy. There we have gatekeepers, like holding the gates, they're keeping guard, okay? They're protecting us because we are the light warriors, like beings. And I do want to get an Isis Oracle, and maybe I'll just end it at that. I want to do some shorter videos, so it's not like an hour long of me talking. So let's ask for Divine Feminine, like one card, Spirit. Just one card of the Isis Oracle, Divine Goddess Isis. Oh, okay, but we get like, 5. Just one for right now, okay? Ancient power mysteries. Yeah, I feel like that is in the air, like this ancient, and I felt this after I did the fire dancing. I felt the energy of all of the sacred sexuality, like the actual, like the real rawness, the real divine template of it in my vessel, in my body. And as I was moving, even after that, like I felt this deep, I felt like all of the sacral energy, all of the old 3D stuff was washed away, and all I had left was this beautiful sacred sexuality, this merge of masculine and feminine energies, and it felt so blissful. And I still can tap into that and feel it into my essence, because that is truly what we are, that sacred alchemy of masculine and feminine, and without all this stuff. Okay, and where is that going? I'm just talking. Okay, this is the ancient power mysteries. So tapping into that ancient, it's hear the rattle of Isis playing. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. The sistrum, the rattle, let's see if I can find, where's my card? This ancient power mysteries. Okay, let's see if I can read it real quick. The rattle of Isis, the sistrum, is playing in the hand of the goddess now. Can you sense it with your inner hearing, Divine Feminine? Its vibration reaches through your crown chakra, right? Like that card I just showed you, and enters your body. I was just talking about it entering my body, like initiating you into great ancient power mysteries of sound, creativity, and healing. This is a time when words and music, definitely music, will become increasingly important in your spiritual path and healing journey. Okay, I just want to say one thing, okay, really quick. Yes, music has been increasingly, since my spiritual awakening, like maybe 2 years ago, started really, was music. And I started listening to healing music, mantras, meditations, getting into the binaural beats and solfeggio tones, and I stopped watching television, and movie, I just stopped all that, and I just started listening to vibrations, and also other music as well. A lot of times I'll listen to music that makes me feel good. I'll listen to love songs and stuff like that. But music is very, very important. Healing. And So the rattle of Isis initiates us into the mysteries of sound healing and creation through vibration. If we listen carefully with our inner ear, we can hear the sounds of the universe alive. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I had maybe 2 to 3 times this has happened, where I literally felt like I was hearing the sound of the universe, like in my ear. And I think that was when my ear chakras, or my ears, I was getting a lot of those download, like the ringing in the ears and stuff. And that's what, like, you would tune into the frequencies, different frequencies and stuff. And I was hearing, like, it sounded like what space would sound like, or the universe would sound like. I had that sound in my ear. Okay, keep going. We can sense and hear with our inner ear the movement of planets. See? Oh my gosh, the synchronicities are driving me crazy. Okay. The beating of the heart of Mother Earth and the music of the goddess guiding us through sound, helping our souls to dance and move and our lives to heal. You are guided to use words that reflect the experience you would like to create in your life. So this is all about honoring the power of your voice. Yes, the power of your voice, which we have with this. So they're protecting you if you're afraid to move forward, and however you want to channel your knowledge, Divine Feminine, you're protected. We have the gate. They're at the gates, like protecting you. You are a galactic healer. You have compassion. You have all these downloads from the crown chakra coming through. So this ancient power mysteries, okay, is assisting you. Okay, you'll become, I'm just going to read little bites of here, okay. You will become able to create divine sound through music and speech for clearing, creating, and manifestation. As you do so, your power to generate consciously cultivated higher frequencies will grow, and you will feel more masterful in managing your moods and the energy of your environment. Yes, okay? Let me tell you something, how much it has helped my spiritual journey and feeling at peace a lot of the time. It's because I have my headphones in a lot of the time. Okay, I'm still in life, and I'm going and I'm doing things with people, but I take the time out for myself, and I can still, like, I spend the time to listen to these high frequency sounds a lot whenever I can, because it just, there's something about vibrations, the specific vibrations, Om, the power of the Om, it really recalibrates and balances and just brings you to a state of peace. So who wants peace? I do. Inner peace? I do. Okay, so this is really beautiful. So Divine Feminines, remember, just as your body may naturally wish to dance when you hear a wonderful piece of music, it's the same thing with your inner ear of the soul when it hears a cosmic tune of the Divine Mother urging growth, healing, and greater joy. The soul wishes to move and change our lives, period. I mean, this is the whole part of, like, the journey, and not just of, like, the twin flames and stuff, but, like, the soul journey wants to emerge, it wants to grow, it wants to, it's like, get out of your way, get out of the way, you human mind. You know, the mind and the ego, and plays its stories, and I'm the person, and this is me. And when the soul just wants to come out and play and, like, and really show you who you are. So Divine Feminines, beautiful cards. Let me show one more time. So this compassion is unconditional love, okay, which also your Divine Masculine is also feeling, because you got the same card. And channeling your knowledge, feeling safe and protected to channel your knowledge and to share it with others. Okay, because you are protected. Guard your energy. It's important to guard your energy. You know what to do. If you don't know, there's lots of things on YouTube you can research and about guarding your energy. But just asking for protection and guarding your energy. Pretty much that explains it. And then we have these beautiful, that sistrum, playing this, listening to the sounds of the universe within yourself, and hearing the rattle of Isis playing. Ancient power mysteries. Okay? Now, to us, our human minds may think these are ancient mysteries, but actually, they're not really mysteries. Like, to the mind, they are maybe, but to the soul, they've already know, like, the soul knows these universal laws or universal things, like, so tap into that. Music, tones, healing, frequencies, vibrations, and gatekeeper, and, like, you're protected and you are a celestial galactic healer, Divine Feminines, and move forward with this open mind. Oh my gosh. I want to pull one of my little cards. My cards. Yeah, it's about alignment. Okay, I'm in the point. I've gotten to the point 2 with the twin flames too. You know, the running, chasing, and all that. It's about alignment at this point. It's about coming into alignment. Okay, and working together as a team. The Divine Feminine. I want to see what else. You are in alignment. You are lining yourself up here. I mean, yeah. Align your soul aspects. I'm going to stop it there, because I'll just keep going. Well, this will be a 40-minute reading before you know it. Okay, so We have alignment, aligning your soul aspects, soul fragments. So this is a lot about gathering all this in, gathering this knowledge, gathering all of this. And a lot of the times it's just allowing you to come in. You're allowing this sacred, ancient knowledge, even though it's not really a mystery like it is to our minds, like I said, but the soul knows, the isness knows itself. So, alignment, aligning your soul fragments, aligning to the truth of who you are. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much. I mean, I've been doing this every day, not every day, but I try to just like be in this prayer mode and just being in gratitude for everything so far and everything that is to come. Okay, so thank you. Thank you, Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines. May we move forward into harmonious alchemy, divine oneness, and union in the physical. Yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.